What happens to your driving privileges after a DUI, drug? Imagine being pulled over after a night out and learning your driving privileges could be taken away even before you face a court. When you are charged with a DUI involving drugs, your driving rights are affected through two main processes. First, the Department of Motor Vehicles or similar agency will act quickly to suspend or revoke your license under administrative laws. This is called an administrative per Southeast law. It means your license can be taken away right after your arrest, even if you haven't been convicted yet. Usually, you'll get a temporary permit that lasts around 30 days. During this time, you can request a hearing to challenge the suspension. If you are convicted of a DUI involving drugs, the consequences become more serious. Your license might be suspended for several months, often 6 months for a first offense. If you have multiple DUI charges, the suspension or revocation can last a year or longer. Some states also requiring installing an ignition interlock device on your vehicle. This device tests your breath before starting the car, making sure you are not impaired. You may also need to complete a court-ordered DUI education or treatment program before your driving privileges are fully restored. In addition, you might be required to file proof of high-risk insurance coverage, often called in Senior 22. This certificate shows you have the proper insurance, and you might need to keep it for 3 years. Depending on where you live, there could be restrictions like only being allowed to drive during certain hours or only to work, school, or treatment appointments. Remember, a DUI conviction stays on your driving record for many years, usually 10. This can lead to higher insurance costs and stricter penalties if you get caught driving again. If you held a commercial driver's license at the time, the penalties are even tougher. You might lose your commercial license and be forced to switch to a regular license to drive again. From a defense point of view, it is important to understand that these administrative actions and criminal penalties are separate but connected. Challenging the charges in court or at the DMV hearing can help protect your driving rights. Your lawyer might focus on questioning the legality of the traffic stop, the accuracy of drug tests, or procedural errors during arrest. In the end, after a DUI involving drugs, your driving privileges are initially suspended or revoked by the DMV. If you are convicted, the penalties can extend further with longer suspensions, mandatory programs, and device requirements. Working with a skilled criminal defense attorney can sometimes help lessen these effects by challenging the evidence or procedures used against you.